today. Girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day. Girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so light.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. What a beautiful day. It is Wednesday, December 24th. Merry Christmas Eve to you all. It is a beautiful Christmas Eve day here in Frederick today. I'm Dani Gurrie, your host for Good Morning Frederick, episode 432. Unbelievable that we have been doing this now a little over a year and a half, bringing you all the greatest people and nonprofits and just highlighting what a great town we live in here in Frederick County in Maryland. Thank you so much for joining us. Would appreciate likes and comments and shares. Very appreciated. Want to say good morning and Merry Christmas to our friend Chris at Jackson RC Aviation, Washington County. Appreciate you joining us in for our shows. I can't tell you how blessed I feel to be able to do this. And, of course, alongside some other great people, which we're going to get to in just a bit. But I love our town of Frederick. Good morning to Gary Morton. It is a beautiful day. Wishing you and your family a very, very Merry Christmas. Please subscribe. We are, I think, at about 1,850 subscribers. I would love to hit that 2,000 mark by the end of January if possible. So please share the stream with people. Ask them to subscribe. The more subscribers we have, the more YouTube will push out our content to people in and around Frederick. And they should know that we're doing this here. Speaking of doing this, oh, there's Randy. Hey, sorry, didn't mean to add you in, but might as well hang tight with us. We're going to have our morning roundup with Randy and Bob. We're going to go over what's happening in Frederick. Then we got Eunice Turner from Domadera Design. And my gosh, the signs she makes out of wood are just stunning. You're going to want to stick around for that for sure. Now, when you stop in at the home of everything Frederick, where Randy is right now, also where Studio 401 is located, you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, and Frederick Children's Chorus is the beneficiary this month. We got a few days left for that. The shop will be open today till right at 4 o'clock, and then closed tomorrow. We're back open on Friday, and then, of course, Saturday and Sunday as well, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We appreciate everybody who does come into the shop, even just to check things out. We love chatting with you, and we love when you come by. All right, let's go ahead and get this show officially started.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. And TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership. And you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.
Perfect gift to give somebody if you need a last-minute stocking stuffer. I believe they're open until 3 o'clock today. Fusion Car Wash, fantastic family-owned business. We love it. All right, if you wanted to know what's happening in and around Frederick and around the world, you got to hang for our morning roundup. We've got Bob Miller and Randy giving us all the news.
It's time for the Morning Roundup with Dani, Bob, and Randy. Here to get you caught up with everything you missed overnight on Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning.
There's the mayor.
Wow, we have a live look.
We do. This is downtown Frederick at 4th and Market right now. I get to see all the people walking their dogs, taking a walk this morning, off of work, all that good stuff.
I am just ready to start my Christmas shopping soon.
Yeah. Well, we'll be open today. If you we'll be open till 4:00. If you want to come down and do that, we'd love to have you.
This is the time.
I'm telling
right
you,
now.
I know I've said it a million times, but this year I don't know what it is. Oh, I do know what a lot of it is, but it's just, boy, I'm not in the spirit this year of the gifting and holiday part, and we know that is not obviously what Christmas is all about, but certainly the festivity part, just wasn't there this year. So
This
I'm
is
getting
the time
there.
of the year that real people start to shop right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, the last minute shoppers, you have to give them credit because they are very directed, focused, and sometimes you make concessions for the things that you get people, but I'm telling you, I have to give the last minute shopper some credit.
well, I would say that most of my packages are on a slow boat from China somewhere, and I just
That's
I'm
when you
gonna have
give
to-
the card with the picture saying coming soon.
I would do that, except all the printers that I have and own are out of ink, and I really have a problem spending $100 and some odd on 3 little tubes of ink.
Oh yeah. Draw a picture then.
Yeah, or you could shop local.
Yes.
You're right. I should shop local. You're absolutely right. But
I still have plenty of these cool little ornaments with Good Morning Frederick on them, with the little Santa hat, the little ugly sweater ornaments. And they're free if you purchase the long sleeve t-shirt, or just $5 if you make any other purchase. So there you go. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well, maybe. I've been giving orders. I don't know, and here's the hard part. So we're gonna do prime rib today, right?
Ooh.
And my wife went out to buy it, and I opened up the refrigerator on my way to work this morning to grab a very healthy drink. And I looked in it, and I don't think she got a prime rib.
What did she get?
I'm not sure. Maybe like a tenderloin or something. I'm not positive yet.
Okay.
But whatever it is, it's going to be tasty. But I don't think it's a prime rib because it's like this long.
Like a tenderloin.
Prime
Yeah.
ribs are not that long. So unless she had it hidden somewhere else.
You're good at bringing the whatever that Sasquatch stuff is. I didn't hear any invites for the tenderloins.
Sauerkraut, Randy.
Sauerkraut,
Sauerkraut.
No, that's not on. That's New Year's.
That's a New Year's thing.
You have to do that New Year's. You have to do pork and cabbage for New Year's to be to have a good New Year.
Is you got a sauerkraut, which was fantastic, but I don't hear anything about bringing us tenderloins or the steaks.
Prime rib.
Prime rib. That would be a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's prime rib, so
Yeah.
And I won't be here at work, so I can't put it on the smoker.
Yeah.
So.
It'll be great though. It'll be
And,
wonderful.
and Dani, you are not the Grinch. So you say you're not in the holiday spirit, but you're not the Grinch because you do so many wonderful things that help out the community and stuff. So you've given a lot of community presence.
She's been a little Grinchy lately.
I have been a little Grinchy lately, in the personal sphere, not in the public sphere. In the personal sphere, it's been a little Grinchy Christmas for me. But last night, I did organize some of the gifts that we have to get out to people, and it did start. We wrapped a couple gifts for my nieces and nephews, which was a lot of fun. Took 3 of us. To get that done.
She shopped this year by the heaviest amount possible. She went heavy with the presents this year.
Oh boy. Anyway, well, I
So,
did not. I didn't do cards. This is the first year in probably more than 25 years that I did not do a Christmas card for people this year. Yeah. And so that starts my holiday spirit because I do that around Thanksgiving. And so I start to get into the thing. And I'll tell you what has thrown me off the last couple years, especially, is Thanksgiving being so late. When Thanksgiving is late, it throws everything off because I usually decorate around Thanksgiving. And I didn't do that because it was late and then we were going away. And that's the other thing. Vacation in December, I probably threw things off as well. So it's all good. I'm recalibrating myself. We'll be great for 2026.
God, can you believe that? That's 2026.
No.
Is good
No.
Lord.
I know. It is. I remember when we were kids thinking the year 2000 was like, the craziest thing. And now here we are, 20, it's just crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Really nuts.
When we were kids. I'm sorry. I was not a kid in 2000.
No. When we were kids in the 70s and 80s, we're thinking, oh my God, 2000 is like forever away. And now here we are a quarter way through it. So yeah, that's what I meant. No, I wasn't either. I was married in 2000. So there you go. Oh boy. Anyway, I know. Yeah.
Somebody's name has changed.
Well, we have the question mark, and it's going to it's going to be tough because I'm going to have to switch everything up starting now. AJ is going to be the new persona, and the afternoon drive on WFRE 99.9, the sister station to WFMD, and that starts January 12th. So
Bob and I will be workmates.
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
we
Bob-
will be.
Bob will be long gone by the time you get there, but yeah, I know. Maybe I'll have to help you, Bob, filling in when I can.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we need a female voice in the morning.
Oh boy. So,
Oh well.
Yeah. What else is going on? Anything? What did you guys cover today on WFMD?
Well, of course, obviously, the big news is that the county went ahead while everybody else is thinking about sugar plums dancing in their head. They're thinking about cash in their pockets and did a data center overlay of about 2,600 acres, which is, a very interesting time to do something like this when people aren't really paying attention.
Oh,
the county
yeah.
kind of slammed that through.
They learn from the best. This is the Washington, D.C. Dump it on a Friday afternoon, and hopefully nobody pays attention. And, I think it's it just kind of proves whose pockets that they are really concerned about representing. So, oh, Chris, happy holidays to you. Veteran Service Center, great place. Great place. Yeah, so that it's going to happen. We all know. I mean, no matter how much we fight it, this is the frustrating part. It is going to happen because the way these things work is they'll shove it down our throats. It goes on and then people regroup and then it's the new normal. It's the new thing. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Even though there was a lot of opposition, there's a lot of people who believe that it's, everybody, it's a good thing for the county. Making that kind of money, it's
yeah. I mean, my problem is the transparency of the money itself, right? So here's the thing. We had Blaine's podcast last night, The Last of the Good Old Boys with Derek Shackelford. And it's just like what we were sold with the lottery or in gambling in Maryland. Hey, just legalize it and education is going to be amazing. We're going to dump all the money into the schools. And all we get are underpaid teachers, overcrowded classrooms, schools falling apart, not just in Frederick, but in the state itself. The lottery generates hundreds of millions of dollars every year. And by the way, a $1.7 billion Powerball available tonight. But yeah, we're going to be in it as well. But you know what I mean? It's like you can't. I want to know where the money goes. I want to see the transparency of our budgets. I want to see, it's like the school board and all these things. It's this miscellaneous category, this slush fund that happens that's very frustrating because they talk a good game to get things through, make us, swallow with our, noses shut and just swallow it down and then say, okay, so, these things are going to do well. And then we all forget about it, not all, but a lot of us, and move on with our lives. And then they just have this money to continue to spend in crazy ways. So,
Yeah, well, that's part of the. Can we read the story, then we'll get to it, or do you want to just go to the next?
Yeah.
what? Say it again. Sorry.
I said, do you want me to read the story on that, or do you want to go to the next?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, please
Okay.
do. Sorry.
A divided Frederick County council voted Tuesday to adopt a 2,615-acre CDI overlay map near Adamstown that will govern where data centers can be built. The adopted map reflects City Council member MC Keegan Ayers' amendments to the Planning Commission's 1,585-acre recommendation, landing closer to the administration's 2,566-acre version that they were pushing. The key swaps and boundary changes there. Under the new rules, only properties inside the overlay that also have their underlying zoning changed to an industrial category will be eligible for data center construction, and multiple properties also receive new industrial zoning Tuesday. As a part of the broader code amendment package, the vote was what Blaine Young said it was going to be, 5-2, with McKay and Donald voting no.
Yeah.
So McKay argued that
I just think that it's not hard to predict. Blaine said it well. We knew that that's the way it was going to go down, which makes it frustrating for the citizens who are really concerned about it. Here's the other thing. I have not yet seen one solution or a presentation about the electrical impact and the water impact. I hear people on the one side say, "Oh, it'll be fine," but I don't hear. They should have to build something. They should have to, if all this money is coming in, they should have to invest in, I don't know, solar power to generate at least the electricity for the surrounding area, or they should have to do some sort of water. I know the one in Adamstown did say they are doing a reclaimed water solution so that they're reusing a lot of the water, but I don't know anything about how these things are powered. So, we really do need people who are outside of this project to really give, hey, worst case scenario, best case scenario, and hope we fall somewhere in between.
Danny, if you don't agree with him, they're just going to tell you this.
Yeah. And that's
exactly. Well,
that's where we've gotten this day and age.
Yeah. The pressure valve in this whole thing remains that, don't forget about this, municipalities can approve data centers as well. And the city of Frederick is already facing a separate push to change city code to allow data centers at the 231 acres near Monocacy. So that's also a problem.
Yeah. And so is that where is that? Is that land out by 26?
It's more toward. I think it's not on that side of the north side of town. I think it's on the southern side of town.
Oh, okay. Well, there's already one in Urbana that nobody seems to talk about much, and I don't know how that's impacting stuff down there. I think it's on the smaller scale, but yeah, I mean, I think, and again, like we talked about last night, and I have to agree with Blaine, and I know we've talked about it here. The city lost the ability to take over the property on Market Street from the Dragon Lady. And I'm torn. I'm torn on this issue because it is a privately owned property. And at what point, again, like eminent domain that they're dealing with the Piedmont project, At what point can the government just come in and say, nope, we get to take this property? And, I see both sides. I mean, I'm downtown. Trust me. I see both sides of this issue. But if they purchased the property and there were no contingencies within that contract, like an HOA or a covenant or something that said this property has to be maintained at a certain level, up and running, open, whatever it is. I mean, maybe that's what has to go into these properties in downtown Frederick from this point forward to keep this from happening again. But I'm really, really torn on, because again, what we know is we're applying it to this one situation, but 5 years down the track, the city could come in and say, well, I don't like the store that's in 401 North Market Street, so we're going to take that from you, and the owner of the building. We're going to take that, or we're going to kick you out. I don't know.
Well, when it comes to the Asiana restaurant, they've been dealing with this for 20 some odd years.
I know.
So it's a little bit different. And the fact that there are other places that surround it that can be a health code issue. I mean, if there's rats and there's electrical issues and stuff, and that could affect other people's businesses. So I know that's why they thought they should go in and do that, to take that over. Now, real quick, I was wrong on the other property. It's off of Gas House Pike. So it's going to be down that way.
Yes.
Well, but what also affects other people downtown, Bob, is when you have abandoned business that doesn't look good. When we have people coming to downtown Frederick to shop and to spend money, and having boarded up places that look like a ghost town is also not good for all the businesses. So,
well, it's a huge footprint on Market Street. So that one glaringly is why. I mean, because she owns several properties in downtown Frederick. I think she owned where that Cuban place is, and the floor fell out, and she has places that are literal tenement buildings that, renters are in. I don't know if she owned the building. I mean, I think the one near the Asiana was what they're talking about is because those fires down there, I think, were caused by some of those electrical issues that we're talking about. And that is a huge, huge issue. And so again, I'm not justifying what she is doing. I just want to make sure if and when the city is able to reclaim that property, that we're doing it in a way that doesn't allow the city to overreach in the future with other property owners. So anyway, I don't know. Anything else, Randy, that's been I love how they snuck that in, though, the night before Christmas Eve. That's just wonderful.
FCPS reported 47,884 students enrolled as of September 30th. That's down from 48,054 from last year, a decline of 170 students, and the first non-pandemic year enrollment drop in at least a decade. District leaders stressed the decline is less than 0.5% and almost statistically insignificant, but acknowledge it still affects funding formulas. Statewide public schools enrollment dropped by more than 11,000 students year over year, and FCPS leaders said 1 year of data isn't enough to pin down the cause. Pointing to factors like smaller kindergarten cohorts, lower birth rates, and shifts in federal workforce. Budget-wise, FCPS funding depends on a per-pupil amounts, wealth equalization, and the county budget, where the county executive proposals due on April 15th of 2026. The council's adoption deadline is May 31st.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I love how they're disregarding this drop, and I'm shocked. I thought it would be way more than that, to be honest, and it may be. I tell you, they got to look at the number of people who are leaving in droves to private and homeschool options. I think it's way more than 100 students out of FCPS. Plus, we are the fastest growing county in Maryland, basically. You cannot tell me there's less kids moving in to this county. So again, they're not going to look at the reason.
I think a couple reasons are that the state is taxing everybody out of the state. Number two, I think people who are younger are holding off on having children. So I think that those numbers are actually going to go down. And, one of the other things that we see are these kind of ebbs and flows, whether or not it's elementary school or middle school, and how, the generations and how they change over the years of how many kids are in school and are not in school. But I think those factors of people moving out, the factor that kids are not having they're not having children as young as they used to.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Here's the other thing, though. Whether you have children or not, you're getting taxed about approximately $7,000 a year per student, and whether or not you have kids. So, to be honest, they should have more money available to them to do better at the school level. And so I don't know exactly, I mean, I just feel like I know a lot of people who are looking at private for the kids that they do have that are younger right now in Frederick. And I have a bunch of friends who do a homeschool co-op as well, which is kind of a cool option. So, yeah. But yeah, you're right. The kids are not having kids. That is a travesty. This country has no idea of that impact when our birth rates are declining so rapidly and other cultures' birth rates are doubling. You don't see the forest for the trees when you're not looking at it like that, but that is going to have a huge impact on this country and, another 20, 30 years.
Well, listen, whether you love Elon Musk or hate him, he's literally, this is the number one priority on his list. He's terrified that our numbers are down, and he actually even speculated the reason why the Biden administration let in millions of illegal aliens is to pump up the population numbers so it doesn't look like that it's declining that much. But he said he's literally terrified if these numbers continue as it will, we will cease to exist very soon.
Well,
I thought you were saying that Elon Musk was doing his part to populate the earth.
Single-handedly trying to double the population. Yeah,
I
thought he was going there too. But I watched something really interesting on YouTube the other day about this, and in California in particularly, because of the mass exodus from taxpayers out of California, when the Biden administration allowed those open borders, they did that to not lose their congressional seats. So because the congressional seats are tied specifically to the census and the number of people, and, again, it's a big push on why some districts are allowing non-immigrant or non-legal residents, illegals, to vote is to keep their seats the way that they are. So, yeah, it's a very interesting concept, and, a lot that people, as soon as you say something like that, want to shout you down and tell you to shut up, stupid, sit down. But you got to look at the economy and the reasons why people do what they do. And again, it is follow the money and power. And they don't want to lose any of that. So
I concur.
Yeah. Wonderful. It's a wonderful way to wrap up the year. I wonder what else they might. Are they done? Are they done for this year until 2026? Our county council and all that.
I'm not sure about that. To be honest with you, I'm hoping.
Right.
Let them be done so Annapolis can start their 90 days of terror and rain.
Yeah, exactly. Well, want to say good morning and Merry Christmas, Alexis. Wishing you the brightest of holiday seasons as well. Our good friend Sandra from A&S Construction. Good morning and Merry Christmas to you. Hugely appreciate the support. And our good friend Sharon Price checking in this morning. So glad you guys had the opportunity to watch a little bit of the show. Look, I am super appreciative of the support. Bob, I didn't clear this with you before, but Randy, are we wrapped up with pretty much all the news? Is that good?
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Bob, I would love to ask you to say a prayer for us.
Oh, absolutely. We'll be glad to. Lord, we just thank you for this day. Lord, we thank you for what you have made this season, Lord. We celebrate all of our family and all the fun and all the frivolity, but Lord, we cannot forget why we celebrate Christmas, and that is the birth of Jesus Christ. Lord, may that be the gift that everybody unwraps this holiday season, Lord, that they will invite you into their heart. Lord, I thank you for all that you've done in this wonderful podcast and all the people that Dani has helped and Randy has helped and the county and the community of Frederick has helped. May 2026 be even bigger and better and be able to help even more people and bring to the world how wonderful Frederick County and Frederick City is. We thank you for all the blessings that we have, Lord, and we just continue to ask for people who don't have as much, Lord, that you will give them an abundance in next year. It's in your name we pray it. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
All right. Merry Christmas to you and your family. And
Santa's in China right now. Santa's in China.
Oh, boy. He's already started.
Wuhan, Xinjiang, China.
There you go. Are you watching, what is that, the NORAD tracker?
The NORAD tracker.
Oh, I remember watching that with the kids when they were little. That's wonderful. All right. Merry Christmas to you, and we will see you hopefully next week. And we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back. We've got Eunice Turner from Domadera Designs, amazing wood signs, and of course, we got what's happening in Frederick.
That's not a name people hear that much anymore, Eunice.
Yeah, I know. I'll talk with her about that.
Yeah.
We're going to chat with her right after this. Thank you, guys.
This holiday, give a gift that tells your story forever. Because your story is our legacy. The Colonial Jewelers box. There's just more in it.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Sponsored by A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding, windows and gutters, and they can even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra that Dani sent you.
Yes. If you need anything done on the exterior of your home, you got to reach out to Sandra at A&S Construction. All right, let's find out what's going on over the next few days and through the holiday weekend here in Frederick.
Sponsored by Intense Barbecue. Family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company cooking in small batches to ensure that the food is the freshest it can be. Intense Barbecue can cater your events, and they do any kind of food. It doesn't have to be barbecue. Find them at sebbq.com and satisfy your meat tooth.
Oh, yes. All right. Be sure to check out the holiday lights map. Maybe you want to cruise around with the family on Christmas night or over the weekend. It is live, of course. You can find that pinned to the top of the Good Morning Frederick Facebook page. Over 7,000 views, over 600 points on the map. Many throughout Frederick County, Washington County, a few. We've got Loudoun County, Baltimore, Howard County as well. So if you wanted to take a little trip in the family truckster, not too far, put the Christmas music on, get that hot chocolate in a thermos, and go enjoy the lights. All right, mark your calendars. February 4th is the African Americans of Excellence program at the Weinberg. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. Tickets are just $20. If you want to see and hear from some of Frederick's amazing African Americans, you can do that at the African Americans of Excellence program. We're also kicking off the online auction for artwork created by some professional and student artists. I think you're going to love it this year. We're so excited to have made some changes. And yeah, we've got some great representatives of our community to honor on February 4th. So grab your tickets at weinbergcenter.org. All right, tonight, of course, there are many Christmas Eve services at local churches. If you feel so inclined, I know that they would love to have you. Please look up your local church information. Many of them start around 5 o'clock. I do not know if there is anything later in the evening, but I'm sure there are. Christmas Day. If you or someone you know does not have a place to go on Christmas Day, you can head out to Fixin' Fences in New Windsor. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They have Christmas at the barn. This is a barn full of Clydesdales, which is really awesome. They have a bunch of other horses as well, but they will be doing a non-denominational service at 12:30, and it's really great. It's the Santa will be there. It's a potluck, and they welcome anyone spending Christmas alone. December 26th, Boxing Day in Canada and Australia. They have the 3 to 8 p.m. candlelight tour of historic houses of worship. That includes Calvary United Methodist Church and others. There are, I think, 12 or more on the list. I don't know. I'll have to check that out, but really great way to see some of these places lit up and beautiful, and a lot of them will have special programming. You're going to want to check that. 7 p.m., Singles Mingle and Bar Game Night at Rockwell Brewery. That's on Friday. The Long Boogie Combo is doing live music at Bushwallers starting at 9. And there's also the Naughty or Nice DJ Night at Benstown, also at 9. On Saturday night, Guys in Thin Ties plays at Rockwell Brewery. If you've never seen them live, good 80s band, throw you right back to the 80s with their music. December 28th on Sunday, 2 to 5:30, it's Sunday Fun Day, a music jam at the Morgan Inn in Woodbine. And then coming up on the 30th at 1 p.m. is the Yule Ball for all ages at Sieber Arts Library. Then we're starting to build out the list for Christmas Eve. New Year's Eve. A lot of great things going on to help you close 2025. 2 o'clock, K-Pop Demon Hunters Party is happening at Sieber Arts Library. Good for all ages, that one as well. Also at 2, a New Year's Eve party with DJ Big Panda at Skate Frederick. That is open to all. 5 o'clock, there's a few things kicking off. New Year's Eve at Brewer's Alley. Of course, the DJ and all of that starts at 10 p.m., but they will have some food specials. You may want to make a reservation for that. Crumpy's Donut Drop is in Hagerstown at the Flying Boxcars Stadium. That is a free event. They typically hand out like 5,000 donuts on Donut Drop Day, and there's lots of fun going on there. 6 o'clock, Guys in Thin Ties is back at Vanish in Leesburg. 6 to 10, I think they are playing. 8 o'clock, Frederick Social's having their New Year's Eve party with live music, food specials. It is 21 and up only after 8 p.m. 9 o'clock, Crash the Limo is playing at Steinhardt, and you can head to a Shuckin' New Year's Eve. There are tickets available for that one. That is open bar and hors d'oeuvres, plus a champagne toast at midnight. 9:30, you can party at Benstown with JJ Billings Band. You're going to want to check all the local listings to see about cover charges, tickets available, or if it's free entry. I do know, I believe you've got Idiom. I believe they're doing free entry, and I'll put their details up. Also, Oriole's Nest is doing New Year's Eve. So check out your local bar or restaurant to see what they are doing. All right, we are I'm waiting for our guest to arrive. Let me just see. I don't think she's there yet. And those are coming up on March. So we've got, I will fill out the rest of our what's happening in Frederick as we move through this week and into next week. Now, of course, we're not on tomorrow. We are, oh, wait, here we go. Chris says December 30th from 11 to 4. Oh, there's an American Cross blood drive. Chris, I'm going to add that to our calendar as well and put it on there. 12:30 from 11 to 4. All right. The Red Cross blood drive is happening at the Veterans Service Center at the Goodwill campus on Monocacy Boulevard. Goodwill. Okay. I got you. Blood drive. We're adding that. We're adding that as we speak. Well, I'm adding a note. Thank you for including that. Appreciate you dropping that in. All right, let's just see here. While we are waiting, I'm going to pull up the map so you can see what we have on it if you want to go see holiday lights. And if you know of any holiday lights that are not on this map but should be, all you have to do is text an address to 888-465-2944, and we will get it on for you. But here is a look at our holiday lights map. You can see we have a lot of places in and around our region. Bright pink is Frederick County, yellow is Maryland, and the blue is DC and Virginia. And so as we scroll in, you can see we've got some in Montgomery County, quite a number in Howard and Carroll counties, lots in Baltimore and beyond. Of course, a lot in the Leesburg area as well. So not a far ride for you. And of course, the clusters make it nice. If you can head to these particular neighborhoods, you will see quite a few. Now, for some of these, let me just see a couple of them. Whoops, let me scroll out here. There are some notes. So when people have texted in, they let me know what they have found, and a number of these have there you go. So they have a link to more information. So if somebody's got a Facebook page or a website about the light show, I have included it where that was possible. Let me just see some of these over here. Some of these have instructions on dates and times that they are open, so you can see that there. And if there is a parking, place to park, they have included that as well. So there you go. So they have a website. You can click on that and find out more information. They also have a tune in to radio station so you can listen. This one's kind of cool because you can pick a song and then you tune in, and that's going to go through January 3rd. So quite a number of these have pretty intense light shows, which is awesome. And got to thank Shannon Flannery, the goddess of real estate of Maurer Realty, for sponsoring the Holiday Lights Map. And there's quite a number up in Hagerstown, too, that you can check out. So if you want to go check out the holiday lights, I know that there are lots more because I've been driving around checking them out. And some people have put quite a bit into their holiday lights setup. All right, we got our next guest is in studio. Just got a drop for these quick messages, and we'll be right back with Eunice Turner.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Are you living with tension that just won't let go? At Key City Myofascial Release in Frederick, we help your body unwind naturally, relieving pain, improving movement, and restoring balance from the inside out. Discover the difference where science meets sensitivity. Visit KeyCityMFR.com to schedule your session today.
All right, we're heading back down to 401 North Market Street. Good morning. How are you?
Nervous, but good.
Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous at all. So easy this is. All right. It's Eunice Turner?
That's my name, yes.
Okay, so we were talking earlier. That is not a name you've heard recently, though you weren't born yesterday. I know. Is that a name you were given from a family member, or just that's what your parents decided?
That's what my parents decided. They had this tradition where all the kids have to have a names with a letter E.
Ah,
So
okay. That's a
there's
tough
like
letter to
yeah.
to commit to, I have to say.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
what
good.
it is.
Good for you. Now, is it Domadera Design?
It's Domadera.
Do Madeira.
Domadera.
Do Madeira Design.
Obviously is wood in Spanish. Madera.
Yes.
So do
Yeah.
wood is pretty much.
Incredible design. So tell me a little bit about, and I see you brought some in for the Lancers. I love that. Was this custom work that you did?
I do, yes. I actually brought that more for the idea that I have to for Domadera in the future. What I wanted to do for Frederick is being able to bring the students for high school that just graduate, because Frederick offers woodworking.
Yes.
And some of the students, they like to come to my place and do things. And this is one of the stuff that I would love to get more orders and have more students of here local do these things for the schools and for organizations. So yes, this is one of the things that we've done together.
I mean, so tell me, not that I want to be sexist about this, but woodworking, how did you decide that this was the thing, the material you wanted to work with?
I'm so happy that you asked that question because it's been hard. It's been tough for a woman to do woodworking jobs. More now, go places, and there's no even gloves. I have to tell you that. Sometimes there's not even gloves for women when you go and try to find them at the store. So,
yeah.
And I still are not considered to be a woodworking person because I haven't done furniture. In the men world, they're not used to see a woman doing all this stuff. But it's coming. My tables are coming.
Yeah.
But what got me into do this, I had 3 kids. They are in school. And I find myself in the house trying to figure out what to do. And my husband looked at me and he said, let me tell you, don't go to work. Find something to do here in the house. You're very artistic. Do something. And a friend of mine had a machine, and I saw what she was doing. She asked me to work with her, and I'm looking at her and like, oh, girl, I have more ideas for this. And I just started creating things, and I can't stop. It just keeps coming. It keeps coming.
I mean, the work is incredible. The detail. How long? So I'm showing your Frederick unzipped picture, image, sculpture. I don't even know, design, and it is unbelievable. How long would something? I can't even wrap my head. First of all, around the 3D effect of the zipper. All of it being made from wood. I don't even know how you do the map that's on there. Is that all like burned into the wood or printed on the wood?
That the map is engraved, but everything else you see in there, I cut the pieces with the scroll saw, jigsaw, and feed it in there. I had to do the drawing, cutting, measurement to get that piece work. It's a lot of work to do that. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yes. But it is stunning and beautiful and one of a kind. I mean, I am so in awe of this. When I started looking through your website, I just have no idea. Of course, we love our Maryland flag here in Maryland. So I have to think this Maryland state map is a huge hit. I love our family. What a great customized gift, and what you did for the Lancers to know that you're able to do custom work. If somebody just reaches out to you, they can design it. I think you are phenomenal, and I'm in awe of your talent. Really, it is just amazing. How long have you been working on this?
About almost 5 years.
Okay.
And believe me, before this, I never in my life cut any piece of wood or use any tool. I taught myself because ideas keep coming to my head, and I'm like, I have to figure out how to do this. And now I'm just loving it. It's just non-stopping. Like I just start with art, and I've been told many times to stay in my lane, just do art. But no, it's not gonna happen
don't
like
listen
that.
to those people. Do not
It's
listen
not
to
gonna
those
happen
people.
like that. I have ambition. I do want to do tables. I do want to do more things. My passion is art. It's bringing
Yeah.
people pieces of art in their home that they love.
Yeah.
And they want to keep. That's what I love.
Yeah, wonderful. I just can't even wrap my head around the fact you get a design and you're able to make it out of wood. I think it's wonderful. Now, right now, are you working out of a home area?
Yes, that's a big heartbroken right now. I'm looking for a place. I find a house here in Frederick. I want to stay here in Frederick because Frederick has been amazing supported to me. Okay,
Yeah.
so I started with this, and all Frederick people just coming and it's like keep doing it. So I don't want to leave Frederick. So I find a home that has the place to grow the business.
Yeah.
It has the car garage that's big enough to bring machines, bring students in there because I wanted to say that. I want to bring these students that want
Yeah.
to continue working. So I want to stay here, but I'm having an issue. I want somebody to buy my house so I can move to this place and,
Yeah.
and work because my garage now is a one car garage and I barely can move around. I mean, I have bruises all over my legs moving around with this wood. So I do need a space.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can move to this new home
Yeah.
and keep going.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you need to. This art needs to continue. Your craft, you can continue to hone the craft. And just now, do you have somebody? We know a great real estate agent. If you need somebody to help you find a new place with a shop and or sell your house, Shannon has helped us find a place and all that good stuff. I know if there's anybody that can do it, she can. So if you don't have somebody already, I got a recommendation for you. But and she's great at finding exactly what you want. So if you want something with an external building that has electricity that you can get all your stuff in there, we can help you take care of that too. But how long have you been in Frederick?
I've been in Frederick 8 years.
Okay.
I moved from DC. I live in DC another 10 years. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
So I came from Puerto Rico here looking for, I'm an interior designer. That's what my school is, and a graphic designer. So I came here to try to find something to specialize and end up getting married, having kids, and now I'm just doing wood.
Yeah,
And
I know.
I
well,
love how the life has taken me different places, but
Yeah.
now I'm really happy.
yeah, sometimes the universe speaks to you in ways you didn't expect, but I'm so glad you have found this passion. Again, your work is absolutely stunning. And to think that really 5 years of just kind of learning all of this and utilizing tools and all that. I'm just so impressed. I have no idea how you do it. We're going to have to, once you find a space, you're going to have to invite us in. We'd love to watch you create, because I just think, first of all, it shows women that they can do anything, that they can do something that might not be typically a female dominated industry, like our good friend Sandra at A&S Construction, the women in the trades. Are you interacting with that group at all? The women in trades?
Every time I look at the everything Frederick and I see this gathering, I'm like, how in the world am I missing all this? I don't know how to get into it, but I want to be part of it. I want to be.
I'm going to introduce you to Sandra. She's like the president of the women in building industry or something. I don't know, but I will put her in touch with you, because it will be a lot of like-minded women in an industry that's typically dominated by some men.
God.
And I think you would really love that group. They're really
love
amazing.
To be part of that.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
is,
I will make sure and do that. Well, look, it is Domadera, right?
Uh-huh.
Domadera Design. You can find her details. It is domadera.com. You can reach out to Eunice to coordinate a custom piece, or she has several that are available for purchase on her website. And let me just tell you, you should be so proud of what you're doing. It is really amazing. We wish you all the success. We want you to stay here in Frederick for sure. So let me know as well, and I will help you, put you in touch with somebody who can find you the property you need to continue to grow, because we want you to stay. We don't want you to go anywhere. So
yeah, this is my place, and that's my wish.
Yeah. Plus, you do some great Frederick stuff. We don't want that to go away. So
Frederick people are like people from Puerto Rico. When we are passionate about our place, that's our place.
Yep, we're all in, aren't we?
All over.
Yes, it is.
So
all right, we're going to have Randy follow you outside to sign our window of fame, and we're going to follow you out there while you put your signature right on our exterior window to live. And in the meantime, I'll make sure your website is up on screen for people so that they can reach out to you should they want to get a gift for somebody that would be spectacular.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Eunice. It was great to chat with you, and I will be in touch after the show for some of these other things that I think will be great for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, we're going to follow her out. She is going to sign the window of fame, but look at that detail. And I love the fact she wants to work with young people who are doing wood shop in schools and all of that. All right, I got to play one more. Oh, no, they're heading out now. Great. Look at her in her Christmas sweater. So adorable. So adorable. I love this. When people find their passion, man, we got to let it happen. Shannon, I'm going to be sending her your details. I'll do an email introduction because we need her to find a place where she can set up her shop and continue to do those amazing and incredible designs. I know we're kind of running. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. And she adorable. Oh, I love it. I love it so, so much. All right. Domadera.com. Reach out and check out her work. And, oh, yeah. Okay. I was thinking of that too, Herbie. Artspiration. I wasn't sure about the wood, whatever tools and stuff she needs, but I will make sure she is introduced to Natasha and Tammy and knows that that is a place that if she needs to stay in the home that she's in, she might be able to have workspace outside of her own garage. Oh, yes. Heather, Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Have a safe holiday. Enjoy. I appreciate you very much. And wishing you guys all the very best. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us today. We're off tomorrow, back on Friday. And look, I love you all. I really do. I can't even tell you enough how much I appreciate the support. I hope you all have a wonderful day. My Grinch is going away. I promise. I promise. It is temporary. It is temporary for sure. But you can cry along with me tomorrow as we are at the Commanders Dallas game. But we will have a good time no matter what, because that is the theme of my life. Have fun no matter. All right. I hope you have a great day. Merry Christmas. Sending my love to you all. Have a great one. We'll see you on Friday.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. And TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership. And you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.